Okay, this is kind of part 4, or at least the epilogue to the series of this thing. It's just me going through the guessing game tutorial of Rust. Basically, the only thing they're saying is left to do is to not show people the guess. Now, to me, it's not a complete thing. I don't know. It just doesn't look complete to me, but they're saying it's complete as long as we literally get rid of the secret number printing, so we can just literally comment that out, because that was just for debugging purposes, literally. So if I save this and do another build, just because you can, sort of thing. So cargo build, we shouldn't have any errors. It should just rebuild it without that part in it. Okay, that's done that. So now if I cargo run, we have the guessing game. Input your guess. Too low, so 45, still too low. 60, still too low. 70, wow. 80, okay, so it's between 70 and 80. Let's try 75. That was too low, so 78. Still too low. Okay, that leaves 79. There we go, I won. So you can kind of logically work out what's it. I think ideally you'd want a counter as to how many guesses you've had, and then obviously the minute you want it so that you would have the least amount of guesses, and that would be a good thing. In this tutorial it doesn't actually cover that. That's something to do another series on, maybe extending this guessing game and making it into something a bit more, I don't know, a bit more in general. Because at the moment it just seems a bit lacking to me, but then again it's only a tutorial, it's nothing mad. Personally, I'd like to say maybe, yeah, in function main I'm going to make a counter variable. Make, that's not make. Make a counter variable, so this is a to do. To do, make a counter variable. And have it update on each guess, and on a win condition print out how many tries the player, not tries, how many guesses that the player took to win. Lower is better. Okay, so there's a nice little to do there to actually have as a little thing, and I'm only 4 minutes into a stream, so I'll probably actually try and do this, even though I don't know what I'm doing. When I say don't know, I don't know the necessary syntax for everything. I've learned during this tutorial that I can create variables by saying let, and I can create mutable variables by saying let mute. So I think what I will do is to count guesses, let mute guess count. I think that's the correct sort of way of looking at it in equals 0, I think, for now. Yeah. Blah, 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 equals new string. Okay, non match guess trim. You guessed guess and guess count plus plus. So that can we increment? Maybe not. Let's try plus equals 1. There we go. So we can't do increment on it for some reason. Okay, that's interesting to know. So now when you do your guess, it adds 1 to the guess count. You win it took you guesses to win. I'm guessing that's how you would do it. I'm going by what we saw previously in doing stuff like this. Things like this is blah blah secret number. I've kind of hopefully formatted it correctly in this way. So I think we'll be good. 1 second, I'll just try and compile it. Apparently finished doing that. Did I actually save it? Let's control S. Ah, I didn't actually save it, so it just compiled the previous build. So let's do that build again. There we go. It's taking a little bit longer this time. That's better. So cargo run. Let's see what we get. Guess the number. 12. Too low. 30. Too big. 20. Too low. 25. Still too low. 26. Too low. 29. Too big. 28. And you win. It took you 7 guesses to win. There we go. So a little bit more to it now. Not much, but there's that. I don't know if I want it to do that or whether I want it to so that breaks out of the loop. So once the loop's finished, let's look, where's the loop? There's the end of the loop. We then go we could do a do you want to play a game? And add a to do. Add the logic to start a new game. Yeah. So there we actually have that doing its thing, but we've got the possibility of building on it a bit more. So we've done this. How many guesses the player took and when lower is better. I've actually done that to do, so that can go. We now have the to do at the bottom here. Let's leave it there because that's kind of where I want to do the logic for it anyway. So we can build on this game. I've got a little bit more understanding of what it actually does and how Rust works from this, but it does need to be built upon. And I think in building upon this we can get an actual finished guessing game to an extent. I might clean up the UI a little bit perhaps as well. That'll be another to do. As a later to do, I'm not going to add it in this just yet. And I think we'll end it here. Thanks a lot for watching. It's been almost 10 minutes and I'll see you in the next one.